Welcome back. It's Divisional Round. AJ's back. I know everybody's happy to see him. I know we missed him last week. Me and Cooper were reminiscing on some of the stuff he would say, and I hope you guys caught the little clip at the end. What did you put at the end, Cooper, for AJ?
You cannot trust Jordan Love.
And you really couldn't trust their kicker more than Love, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jordan Love played
I
pretty
think
good, but
incredible night Saturday night for me and AJ. I'm sure Cooper, you watched. I know you watched that game.
Yeah. I had to go out of the house
I
so I wouldn't intrude on AJ's vibes or I didn't want to bring down.
wait for the full game, or
Yeah,
when it was
I got
time
back
three.
right after the game ended.
yeah,
And yeah, so I was over at my family's house.
But you watched the game. You watched the game. Okay. The AirPods are killing me, bro. We just can't get it.
I can't
Yeah.
remember.
It's all good.
Oh.
This is cooking.
I know.
But yeah, keep going.
So AJ, let's start with you. Let's just talk about that game real quick. What did you
Let's
think?
talk
What were your
about
thoughts
the
at
first game.
halftime? We'll get to the first game. Okay, fine.
Okay,
We'll
we
do
can
first
talk
game
about
first.
the
We'll do first game first. We'll start with Panthers and the Rams. What did you think about that? You can start us off with that.
Rams kind of let him hang around, which is kind of like what happened the first time they played, and I thought maybe the Bryce Young would pull it off. What did he have, like 20 seconds? And
Yeah, like 25
straight
seconds, no
completions.
timeouts. hmm
So, I mean, hats off to the Panthers. You know, what is it called? Bank of America Stadium was back.
Yeah. Yep.
It's been like, what, 8 years
10
since
years.
they've had a playoff game,
Like,
home
yeah,
playoff
like 10
game.
years. 10 years. 10 years.
So I think the Rams, I don't know if they were like rusty or something, or just the Panthers match up well with them. But man, that would have been such a nice upset. to
AJ.
start
It's the
off
West
the-
Coast. It's the West Coast.
Yeah, it's a time change.
You've been saying that.
Yeah, 1:30 kick for the Rams. They were sleepy. They flew back to LA, and then they're flying back to Chicago on Saturday. So it's not a full. We can't call that a time change game because it's only a 2-hour time difference. But I hope that all those hours in the air wears them down. Maybe they get in a little late because their flight's delayed because of weather. I don't know. But yeah, Rams are definitely beatable. Stafford's finger could be an issue. But yeah, I mean, I think the better team won Saturday. And yeah, it was a good way to start off Wild Card weekend. And yeah.
I liked Bryce's comeback. I honestly didn't think the Rams would come back in that second half. Just watching the first half and the energy shift, Puka was eating on the first drive, but no, I mean Bryce did his thing. They, as you said, they matched up well. I liked how the Panthers kept in it, the fans kept in it, and even after the game was over, Bryson was over there. Great guy. I mean, I hope he can
Little
continue
guy.
forward. He little guy, but great guy. I hope he can continue his way forward in this league and that he can find a future. I know they're gonna pick up his fifth year here next year, or assumed. I think it's since 2005. Every first round first overall quarterback has always gotten their contract picked up for the fifth year. So we'll see what happens there. Cooper, any thoughts on that first game, that Panthers game?
This was a crazy game in the splits for Matthew Stafford. He was dynamite when not pressured. But then he had a passer rating of like 1.4 when pressured.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
And so it was basically the game if Panthers could get pressure. And on the final drive, they couldn't, and they played backed off. I think there was 8 or 9 yards of leeway, and they just hit
Crazy touchdown from Parkinson there to win the game on that drive too.
Yeah,
Nasty catch.
slants and curls right underneath the corners to Puka and Devontae, and they just got down the field I won't like say that this is a bad thing for the Panthers to lose this way. I think you show all the things you wanted to this year. You make it in. You're building blocks. I do think it might hinder them to go in on Bryce Young. This
Little guy.
this contract situation is probably not the best if you're gonna pay him what QBs get nowadays. I know they have the 5th-year option, but using this as a step to say, hey, now we can pay Bryce Young and we'll give him a second contract, I don't think is the right decision. Unless like ownership knows that and they'll give him like a 2-year contract or something like bridge type.
Like what, 30 million a year?
Yeah. Well, I mean, even that might be an overpay.
Yeah.
He is very spotty. He also hasn't had the best team around him. I know he's getting weapons now. He's got Tetaroa, which is huge, and I think they'll get some pieces on the defense. But Mike Jackson, incredible game.
He's a dog.
I think
He's a dog.
the way that Panthers defense played was pretty good. I know they gave up a lot, but the final drive was just abysmal. And I think that was like coaching. I don't think they were playing off because they were scared. I think that was just coaching, just play calls. Like we're gonna play soft zone, and they nickeled and dimed their way down the field. As far as the Rams, great win. They hung on. You do anything you can to move on. You can't say anything else. Puka made a great DB play.
Yeah, that was huge. I thought
Yeah,
that was.
That was yeah. He's broken into Pat
that
Surtain.
play will be lost in kind of what happened in this year, but it'll be meaningful because that
Was that on the last drive?
I think it was before halftime.
I think. Okay, yeah, it was. Oh yeah. You're right.
But
I had
they
what I
definitely lost points off the board if the pick is intercepted. But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, nothing too. I guess the outcome in the end was what a lot of people thought, but that plus 10.5 was. What does that sound?
That's our dryer.
It's drier.
Oh, it's all good. It's all
until you
good.
open it.
Hey, it's all good. You know, this podcast we go through old things, whether it be weather, background effects, sound effects, mic issues. We continue driving, so a little dry ain't gonna do anything. But as I was saying, that spread, I think, you talked about it, Cooper. I think I said I like the spread in that game, or maybe I'm talking out of I don't know. I thought.
We'll roll the clip.
Well, yeah, whatever. I think I thought the Rams would probably end up winning, but that would be close. Whatever. That game was I was watching it in the back of my head was that game at 8:00. That Bears-Packers game, 3rd round of the year. We were not due a win, and I think me and AJ both know this. In our history of growing up watching this team, we cannot beat this team. Not just once a year. We can't beat them, or not even beat them twice a year. We can't even beat them once a year most of the time. So we come in. First drive looked really good. I like the way we drove down the field. Did we end up with a field goal on that drive, AJ, or did we go?
Yeah,
we went for it.
Had a field goal.
We had a field goal.
Half.
But we went for like 3 or 4 fourth downs that I like going for it. Like if you compare the league to about 10 years ago to now, you would have never seen a coach go for it like Ben went for it in that first half. Like inside our own 40 for a 4th and 5. But he's got that Dan Campbell in him, or maybe Dan Campbell's got that Ben Johnson in him. That's the big question now. Who doesn't
Dan
want?
Campbell doesn't have Ben Johnson in him. He misses.
You're right, but I was reading a lot today on Twitter about how I guess teams either want like the CEO type coach or if they want the play caller type coach. I don't know if you guys have seen that going around. Cooper, have you?
No, I have not seen this.
Oh, okay. It's not on Broncos Twitter, but just to say that at halftime I was pretty low. We can get into more details later about the whole game, but halftime I didn't want to say we were 100% out of it, but it did not look good at all. 21-3 is not a good place to be, or 23, whatever it was. And then to come back with Iceman, who I've been saying this whole year he can do and he has the ability to do. He came back. Obviously, defense locked in second half, but we came back and won that game. So, I don't know. AJ, what was going through your head at halftime? Or are we gonna lose that? I mean,
Halftime, I think is when I bet the Bears live.
I got that too.
So I was like, well,
Mhm.
we're getting our butts whooped. This is a
What
good
odds did you get
rallying
on that?
spot. Plus 700.
I got plus 1200.
That's awesome. So you I don't know if it was exactly halftime, but it was around then.
Mm-hmm.
I was like actually cheering. I was like at the point of laughter. And they showed a clip of like all the like a bunch of Bears fans in the stand, just like because like that whole stadium was nervous.
Yeah.
This is not like we're the big brother and we're playing the little brother. Like we have been there punching back.
We've been little bro. We've been little
30
bro.
years. So I was.
What
At
I
the
will
point
say
of
at half.
laughter, when we went for it on our own 32, I was like, oh man, we're gonna go up. Or they're gonna go up, and then I think we had another fourth down, and we missed, and I was like, oh, it was 21-3, and I was like, I hope the Packers score a touchdown, because 28-3 is the most dangerous lead in sports. So I was like trying to set up the comeback, like, they go down, miss the field goal, which was huge because.
Did he miss 3 kicks?
He missed 3 kicks.
I thought it was 2. I thought it was the point after, and that I forgot about that.
Yeah, but then he missed the 44-yard field goal after the delay of the game out of a timeout.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you gotta kill the Bears. If you go up on them, you can't take your foot off the gas because they don't give up.
We also had the secret sauce. I told you this at halftime. What I did, I put on the helmet. The entire second half, the helmet was on.
Keep the helmet on.
The helmet. Yeah, if I'm going to Chicago this weekend, I'm bringing the helmet with me.
Yeah, we're gonna have boots on the ground.
Let's go.
Bro, boots will be on the ground. I told him like, yo, sub me in. I told AJ they gotta sub me in at linebacker. But what's his name? TJ's backup did just fine. They didn't need me anymore. Helmet came off for in between plays for water, and during commercials because this thing will get your head hot. But
That's awesome.
we just kept Iceman X the helmet.
Yeah.
Deadly combo.
Yeah, it was just a great second half. Honestly, a great fourth quarter. Green Bay just kind of just fell asleep or something.
You still want to trade DJ?
Three and outs. It was 21-6 at one point. Then we score. Made it 21-9, and then it went to 21-16. They scored a touchdown, and I was like, oh man! And it was Matthew Golden. Everyone was
Golden
trying to punch
too.
The ball out.
I know.
And I was like, oh man, that might be the dagger. And we still find a way, come back. That play call to win the game, but then also Ben Johnson putting 3 tight ends out there on the 2-point conversion before the touchdown, where it's like you're gonna run 13, like you're right there. What is it, the 2-yard line, and then they audible out, put him in shotgun. Colson Loveland's on a special team of linebacker.
That was his first defensive snap of the year.
Yeah,
is what I was reading.
Which is insane. So great chess match. I love watching film guys' review of the game because I'm not a film guy, but I love watching other guys break down plays.
No, you are a film guy. Then you are a film guy. You just like to see other people talk about it.
I'm another guy's film guy.
Yeah.
Like,
so do you still want to trade DJ Moore?
What he's looking at.
Yeah.
You still want to trade DJ Moore, Mr. Old Ball Knower over here?
I think. Why not? His values at an all-time high, maybe.
He had a drop.
Yeah, he had a very.
Hey, but he caught the game-winning touchdown 2 plays later.
Yeah, but he had a crucial drop.
He was good, better, best.
Yeah, so I think if he's at his best right now, I think that would be a great time to trade him. Reallocate some of that cap space and that draft pick asset to the defense. The old Bill Belichick move off of him a year early rather than a year too late.
When did Belichick do that?
The Patriots like always used to do that.
Who?
Did DJ drop
Dante
that
Hightower?
before the 4th and 8?
No, it was after.
No, that was last drive of the game.
It was the last drive.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It
I didn't even
was
talk about
DJ
the 4th and 8 play. Holy cow.
Well, dude,
So much
we'll get to that in a
happened in that
second.
game.
It was Swift. Swift caught the third down after Cooper. So
Was Swift
DJ dropped the ball.
turning nothing into something where he was just dead. It would have been like, I think 3rd and 12 if he just got
On that
tackled and
back
he
run.
went.
Mhm.
Caleb blocked for him, kinda. That was another huge play.
But man, that
Handshake
4th and
after the
8.
game, awesome, quick blow
So-
by,
So many
Packers
talking
fans
points
are-
about this game, bro.
in shambles. It's great to see. Everyone wants to talk about, oh, have some class. Well, where was the class when your quarterback discount double checked and told the fans, I own you, I still
own you.
effing own you. None of you cared then, and now you all want to care now. You guys are soft losers. You don't want a rivalry. You just want a punching bag. So when
Good,
both
better,
teams
best.
are good, you don't want that. You just want a
Good,
punching
better,
bag.
best.
And most of you who are 35 have never seen what it's like having a QB who can't go down and get you that game-winning drive because you grew up with Favre and Rodgers. Well, now here you got it. You don't have the better QB. Caleb's the better QB, and I hope in 20 years he hits a Lambo leaps, tells them he owns them, and my kids can laugh at all these Green Bay fans just like I was growing up.
Good, better, best.
Rivalry engaged, rivalry flipped.
Wow, the man has spoken.
Right on.
Cooper, from an unbiased opinion, what do you think about this game?
Caleb might be the most hot and cold quarterback in the league. I mean, he was straight doo-doo.
I didn't think he was straight doo-doo. Some of
30
those calls were
minutes of the
questionable. Some of those calls were questionable.
You're blaming play calling?
No, but like that 4th and 1 inside our 10, that play action where you have no one open.
You never went
that
inside
pick.
your 10.
Yes, we were, AJ. The
You went
the
for
4th and
32.
no, the 4th and like 2 or 1 where we had one guy should have just gotten the ball and run it. We were inside the like 10, bro, and he threw it up to Clement and it got picked off by who was it?
I don't
Their
think it was
safety.
the 10. I think
No.
he picked it off around the 10.
No, he
Bro.
only had 2 picks. One was the Luther dig route
And the second pick.
that Luther didn't run, and then the other one was the.
I'm gonna find it.
4th and
It was
1 at like the 15.
it was close to the 10. It was close to the 10.
But that was on the opposite side of the field. That wasn't on your own 10. That was on the.
No, it was we were about to
opposing.
score. We were about to score.
That would be the Packers 15 or 10.
Yeah, the Packers 10. Is that not what I said?
And it was a good play. He had him open.
Who? He did not have Komet open. What do you mean?
Komet was it Loveland or Komet who was running right there?
Brother, it was
If
Komet. He
it's a
was not
better
open.
throw.
I'm trying to find you the play right now.
Tyron Hooper. Okay, so it was actually closer than the 10. He threw it from like the 20 though, because he had to just straight like backpedal.
I have it right here. One
If he
second.
doesn't lob it, it's right there.
No.
Although he
no,
might have to
no.
lob it because the guy was in his face. I will say that.
DJ fell down. Trade him.
DJ fell on his route.
Trade him.
I knew that was coming.
I'm gonna die
That-
with
that-
this tape.
I know you don't have a chance. You don't have a choice at this point. At
And
this point,
I'm never gonna be wrong. I'm just gonna be maybe early. But I think he gets traded this offseason. So
Also, the 4th and 1 at your own 32. If the ball doesn't get batted down, it's a touchdown. That was just better execution.
Oh, Luther.
Dude, Luther was gone.
He was gone. Luther was gone.
So I think
I'm not gonna lie.
Ben Johnson was correct in calling for the 4th down.
Yeah, right here, inside the 6.
yeah, I just said that.
Yeah.
And he throws it
Oh.
at the 20.
Because bro, he's in his face now.
Yeah,
He-
Komet's open. But the guy's in his face, so he forces a bad throw.
You need to run the ball on that play.
I
You need to
think
run
they
the ball
do.
on that play.
With how good their rushing game is, I don't know why they just shotgun and drop back.
Smartest guy
Here's
in the room.
here's this next week against the Rams. minus 50-degree weather, we need to run Monangai and Swift. Like that's gonna have to happen. But
I
continue,
don't think
Cooper.
Manungai was as effective. I think Swift was the better rusher, which is probably interesting considering Manungai is your power back.
Hmm.
It's correct me if I'm wrong.
It's weird because
Yeah.
sometimes
Okay.
sometimes we'll put in Swift for goal line though. I don't understand the dynamic. Like Swift might, I don't know.
Because don't matter who's running behind that line, they open up holes. Except
Big
this last
injury
game,
to
3.3 yards a carry. But
that's still not bad.
yeah, I was seeing um, some talking heads saying the Bears' interior O line has played every single game, and so like they're getting worn out now. Like that's why our run game has stalled out a little bit.
We'll be fine. The guys will lock in for the last. We got 3 weeks left.
Yeah.
We got 3 weeks
I
left.
also think that helps Caleb in the sense that he's going to be counted on to make big plays, and I think he is a big play merchant. He loves the moment. He loves big
He's
plays.
a hunter. Hmm.
And so if the ball is put in his hands, he's going to make a play. And it's weird because he turned it on in the second half. Everyone's going to be talking about the 4th and 8th throw. Might be the most signature playoff move that or throw we've seen. It's going to be up there with like the Edelman catch, with like the curse catch, with
And in the moment for me and AJ, I feel like that was like not regular, but we weren't like wow because we know he can do it. Like it was like
Let's
oh,
say
and
he does
another
it.
play.
He rolls left or right and just chucks at the sideline. You've seen it a billion times. It just never worked. This was
Oh,
the
it
one that
works
was like,
sometimes.
cool.
No. It works sometimes. It works sometimes. It works sometimes. Chill. I don't know. AJ,
Hmm.
concerning concerning our injuries at the linebacker spot and at the left tackle spot,
Not worried
are those
about
of
it.
worry? Not worried.
No.
I'm okay at linebacker. Left tackle, I think Trapilo was having a very good year over there, but hopefully Braxton Jones comes in. I think it'll be Braxton Jones this next week and
You
does
don't
his
think
thing.
it'll
We
be
get CJ.
Theo?
I think it'll be Braxton.
Oh, even though Theo replaced Braxton in September.
Oh, wasn't Trapilo who replaced him?
No.
Interesting.
Trapilo
Cooper,
just started playing.
was
I
he
don't know,
hurt or something
They
beforehand?
switched their left tackle 3 times this year.
Did you have anything left on this game, Cooper? Any other thoughts for us biased fans? See if
Packers
we can get
couldn't
a
run the
better.
ball at all this game. It was weird because like you see their splits, they passed the ball several times more than they probably should have if they could have run the ball. Because if they run the ball, they can salt the game out. Their lead was big enough, and your defense bowed up. I think Jacobs got stuffed on almost all of his runs in the second half. It was absolutely crazy of a switch up because I don't think he was running like well in the first half, but like it was like 4-3, which are definitely just doable. Like you can get first downs off of a first down 4 yards, and that's what
Yeah.
helped. And also Jordan Love cooled off. It was weird. He went from super good to inconsistent. They had several 3-and-outs, and that gave you guys life. I think if they sustain a couple first downs on those drives, you guys don't have enough time to come back, and that's really brutal. But your defense got stops early, even though they might have let some first downs late. But yeah, for how lopsided this game was in the first half, it's crazy comeback. It's gonna be you finally have like Caleb's signature moment. You have this team signature moment. You have Ben Johnson's signature moment. So it's exciting. Um, I'm quietly rooting just because like I don't have anybody in the NFC that really I want to keep going. So I'll just hang my hat.
You'll
on
just
the
bear down with
Bears
us.
just because you two and some other coworkers I have. But yeah, what a game. We can move on.
Excited. The last thing I will say, the last thing I will say,
Mm-hmm.
can the Bears dominate this upcoming week at Los Angeles? With the
Bears
with the
what?
push, can the Bears dominate against Los Angeles this weekend.
No,
With the cold, with the
they
weather,
don't dominate teams that are also good. They're gonna play.
we just take care of
if they
business.
win, it's gonna be the last possession, and
Yo,
they're
yo,
gonna
yo, 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 yo.
throw a touchdown with a minute to go, and let's see if the defense can get a stop. That's how it's gonna go.
The defense scared me a little bit on that last drive. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Christian Watson might have had us once. Yeah.
If
Hopefully
they win,
Kyler's
that's how
back
it's
in
gonna
game
be. They're
speed.
gonna get whooped, or they're gonna not whooped. They're gonna lose by like 10
4 win
points,
by 2.
or they're gonna
Yeah.
win by like 4.
Also, Dobbs almost dropped, or he dropped that almost game winner. Like, they would have been down
Watson
at
or
like
Dobbs?
Dobbs on that over.
Oh,
Like they were at the 40. He got down to the 20 on the throw, but he dropped it.
Oh
But
yeah,
he had
yeah,
his
yeah.
man
He would have been
beat.
inside the red zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Kyler and Jalen, I hope they get back to game speed, man, because they were when they came in second half. When Kyler came in, he was good, but it just that last drive was scary.
yeah.
We can move
Also,
on.
Matt
Oh.
LaFleur's time management sold the game. When they got that first down with like, they had like 40 seconds left, but it was only a 5-yard conversion. You have to go up and spike that. You save your
Yeah,
timeout
they
for
tried to-
when
yeah.
you get like a chunk play, and that cost them.
I will also say, the drive before that, AJ, tell me if I'm wrong. I forgot to bring this up earlier, but we pretty much forced them to throw the ball on that drive before.
Yeah, and he
Because-
didn't force us to burn any timeouts.
Yeah, so we forced them to drive the ball down the field. It's either we're gonna blitz you and you're gonna take a loss, or you're gonna have to throw it and get a first down. Because if they would have kept running that ball, we would have had like a minute left using our timeouts.
Yeah,
So we pushed them down. I think their drive took a total of like a minute off the clock.
yeah.
So we can move on though to the Sunday morning, early afternoon game. The slate was Jaguars against the Bills. Against the Bills. Another good game. Buffalo did his thing. Josh Allen, Haley Steinfeld, big day for them. I know the media was all over them on that Kelsey Swift stuff, on that propaganda. So, quick thoughts on the game, AJ.
Now
What
it's
do we think?
propaganda now that it's not the Chiefs.
Yeah, he would have loved it if it
Mike's
was
sad.
Kelsey Swift.
I can't stand the Kelsey Swift stuff. Where I'm trying to watch Patrick Mahomes throw the ball, and they're zooming on Swift in the freaking what's it called, in the sweet box. AJ, thoughts on the game?
The Bills are just Josh Allen, James Cook. Let them cook. That last touchdown was just like, holy cow. That tush push that turned into like, 10 yards for a touch, or either it got to the goal line or it was a touchdown.
Yeah, they were at the goal line.
Just Josh Allen, Superman cape, put him on his back. That one throw he had where he kind of like looked off the DB and then like he was gonna throw it short and then he hit. I don't even remember his name.
Cooks. for
Yeah,
the
Cooks.
40-yarder.
I'm like, the Bills are just trying to win a Super Bowl with no wide receivers. Like Brandon Cooks in the year 2026.
Who was that?
going on?
You-
And then Gabe
they had
Davis
that
with an
receiver.
ACL
Yeah.
and Shavers.
Yeah, Shavers towards ACL and play with it in the game.
Keon Coleman had a big catch, which was nice to see because he's been benched a couple times.
Yeah. Bad behavior.
Loves his cookies.
Tough for the Jags. What a turnaround for them too. I thought that the winner of that game would go to the Super Bowl.
Dude, Cooper's literally a Broncos fan.
Dude, no. It doesn't matter if the Jags win.
Well, I was
Bills Bears
yeah, and then
Super
I-
Bowl.
and then I had two brackets. One of them I picked the Jags to go to the Super Bowl, and I was wrong. So
We live to see another day.
Yeah, I think that Broncos Bills game is going to be a really good game, but that's for later. Yeah, no, Jags. Be interested to see what they do with their wide receivers because they have Brian Thomas Jr., Jacoby Myers, Parker Washington, and Travis Hunter. I would play. Travis Hunter
Put an
exclusively at
asterisk next to
corner.
him. Yeah.
But yeah, it's just interesting to see. Yeah, Jaguars. I think they won 8 in a row to end the season.
Mm-hmm. Hot team.
They won
yeah,
8
that's-
in a
yeah.
row?
Because they blew it
I
to
didn't
the
even know
Texans,
that.
and then I don't think they lost after that.
Interesting. Very
And
interesting.
then I don't think the Texans have lost.
They won.
It's been a minute for them
7,
too.
Yeah,
And
since the Broncos game, which was, so I think that dropped them to 3-5, and they're 13-5 now technically.
yeah, it was the Broncos game.
Man, these wild card teams are hot. There's a world where that championship is played in Houston at what were they, the sixth
AFC
seed?
championship.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah,
Bills
Houston
Texans,
and
it's going to
Buffalo
Houston.
Wins, then it would be in Houston.
That's crazy.
I don't want the Texans to win it all though, because then Big Cat has to cut off his pinky.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
I thought it was just the tip.
The tip, yeah. Sorry, just the tip, but still.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad. He's not. They're not. They're not going to. They're not going to.
Yeah.
Okay. Cooper, thoughts on the game? Any comments about that pinky? Not a blood guy. Wait, can you tell Cooper? Sorry guys, audio issues again. Can you ask Cooper what he thought about the game?
This was the one I couldn't pick. I know Mike didn't even pick this game. He said,
I said the Bills.
or maybe I'm getting it wrong.
Right.
Then this was just crazy. I think you have to understand how good Josh Allen is. He's probably the best playoff performer of the recent QBs, but he's ran into Mahomes, and Mahomes just had a better moment in 1 or 2 games. But Josh Allen's like
He's that guy.
26-0 with touchdowns and interceptions. He doesn't turn the ball over. He has great games on the ground, great games through the air. He's just really unstoppable. And this Jags team came in and they were able to run the ball. And then I don't know if it's game flow that they kind of stopped running the ball, but they were gashing on the ground. And I guess as a play caller, you say we're trying to be balanced. I know Liam Cohen's in his halftime interview said we're going to have to run the ball more. And I didn't really notice them running the ball more in the second half. I think if they can play some possession games, keep away type of situation, get some momentum on the ground, they can get that game. Also, when you're trying to mount a comeback drive, it's always just devastating first play. Like as a fan, like you have hope, and then first play it's intercepted, and it's just like it just sinks. And so that was tough.
Justin Fields moment.
Yeah.
No, Justin Fields have thrown in the fourth quarter in the clutch.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was a game-winning drive for Lawrence, and then he throws a pick.
No, but I'm saying Fields didn't like the first play of like that drive. At least Lawrence. Wait, Lawrence was the first play too, right?
Yeah.
It was the first play. Never mind, I was stupid. That was like the third play.
And
But
Justin
Fields wouldn't have been in a
even,
game winning.
yeah. Justin Fields wouldn't have been a 3 seed in the NFC up on Josh.
Bro, I'm
or
sorry.
Any good quarterback.
Not to switch the topic. Just one quick comment. I keep seeing stuff on Twitter like, "Oh, it's cool winning this with Caleb, but I wish we could have been doing this with Justin." I'm like, bro, this guy wouldn't have made the wild card game.
Bro, that's
This guy would have thrown the pick. Bro, okay, he's awesome. I love the guy. Cool
No,
guy.
he's not awesome.
Love the guy,
He
but
sucks. He would be a great Taysom Hill type player. Well, we're not talking about Justin Fields.
bring him to Chicago next year as
We need to
RB1
table
with
this
Swift
for
and
the
Monangai.
offseason.
Yes, here for the offseason. Bears, one year, $1 million contract. Fields.
But yeah, this Jags team, you can end this season high with like everything that Cohen did was a great season. You have promising pieces in Parker Washington. Travis Hunter gets healthy. There's gonna be promise. I don't know like if you can repeat what you did, but like you're gonna be in contention. It's gonna be Texans, Jags, AFC South, and it's just gonna be who can outlast the other. I don't.
Do you think the Colts have a chance down there
No.
in that division?
I don't know. They kind of ruined themselves with the trades and
That
this
Gardner
QB
trade was just
situation.
disgusting.
But I don't know if they would have went on to win the Super Bowl if they beat this game. but they were definitely rolling, and they ran into a buzzsaw in Josh Allen, and he's the only buzzsaw on the Bills. Bills defense.
What seed are the
also
Jags? 3 or
was
4?
creative with disguises, which helped them on their first interception of Trevor Lawrence, which I'm a little nervous about. But go ahead, Mike.
No, I was saying, were they 3 seed or 4 seed?
They were 3. Texans were 4. Or sorry,
Texans are
Steelers.
5. Yeah.
Steelers. Yeah.
Who was 7?
Chargers.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't no ball. Just totally
What?
forgot the whole bracket.
No, I forgot that Herbert can't even. Might as well just send him an invitational and tell him to go home, bro. Don't even tell him to show up for the game. We'll get to that later.
Moving on to the game that I thought was going to be the worst of the weekend.
Niners Eagles. Is AJ Brown gone?
Yeah, he's gonna go.
I'll
to
start
the
with that.
Patriots.
See. AJ Brown is what AJ thinks DJ Moore is. Let me start off with that for everyone to hear. No. DJ Moore's he's a team guy, good community guy. AJ Brown just throws fits. But I'd rather have DJ Moore on this Bears team.
Okay, I'd rather have the draft pick in cap space.
I know you would. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this. Kittle is a big loss for that Niners team. I know the whole what's the electro field the building next to the stadium and the practice facility. That's the issue. It's the electro. They're done. Kittle's Achilles were torn. Big loss for them. If McCaffrey, they need McCaffrey to stay healthy through these last few games. They want a chance. If you lose McCaffrey somehow, not to put any bad mojo on them, but brother, that team is depleted. Jennings, they have.
Looks like Kittle.
Oh, white boy.
Tonjes.
Yeah, Jake Tonjes. They have Demarcus
Robinson.
Robinson. What's the guy from New England they have? The receiver, Bourne.
Kendrick Bourne.
Yeah, Kendrick Bourne.
Kendrick Bourne. A bunch of nobodies, but they find a way. McVay, obviously in contention for Coach of the Year. Crazy way to end the. Not McVay. Shanahan. We had this mistake last week. Sorry.
This guy.
Shanahan in contention for Coach of the Year with what he's done with absolutely nothing on that team. Ben Johnson, but who cares?
Yeah, but
And
Bears have a lot of injuries, but they've had like expensive injuries.
yeah, AJ Brown drops a bunch of balls that game. Does not look like the wide receiver one that Philadelphia was promised. And the 49ers find a way to make it out. The 49ers find a way to make it out and win the game to go to Seattle. AJ, quick thoughts on that game. Anything else?
Niners emptied the tank. Yeah, I thought there was like almost no way the Niners would win just because of how banged up they are. And like their defense was bad, so I was like, surely the Eagles would find a way to put up some points. And what was it, 19 points that they put up? Like run Saquon. I know their offensive line isn't as good as it was last year, but like their roster on paper just they look like they would severely outmatch the Niners. But yeah, Kevin Patullo sucks. He's been fired. But yeah, their defense I think is pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. I thought there was like no way that the Eagles would lose. I thought it'd be like lower scoring, but they would just eke it out because of how bad the Niners are banged up and their defense is just a shell of itself because of injuries. But that trick play was awesome, perfectly timed. In the wind is super ballsy. And I think Jake Elliott missed the extra point. Which I was reading is one of the worst extra point postseason kickers out there. Yeah.
On Cody Parkey level or?
Well,
Extra point,
extra
not field
point.
goal.
I don't know about field goals.
I know. It was a
No,
joke, guys.
Extra point, Mike.
It was a joke, guys.
Nah, bro doesn't know ball.
Doesn't know ball. Getting
It was
the
a-
Shanahan tree mixed up.
Is McVay a Gruden guy? So
Gruden?
we're saying.
Oh, because he talks like him?
No, because he was under Jay Gruden.
No, but I saw
Gruden was
today
under John.
there was a video of him in like his office in at the Rams, and he was like, "Yeah, I mean, I've been in the same office for 8 years. It was a temp office, but I'm still in here." And then everyone in the comments, like, he sounds just like Gruden, like John Gruden.
Oh. Wonder what his emails look like.
No, we don't need to go there.
Yeah, send me in. See, the Niners need me at tight end. If you guys want to give me a call, chat number is in the description. Give me a call. I'll come on the practice squad in a couple days. Do not call me. I'm a liability. My laterals are forward according to AJ. So Cooper, what are your thoughts on this? Any other thoughts on this game?
Demarcus Robinson has the same amount of pass touchdowns in the playoffs as Justin Herbert. So.
Wasn't that Jawan Jennings?
It was Jawan Jennings.
Oh no, yeah,
It was
Jawan
Jawan.
Jennings.
Yeah,
He had
maybe
as
learn
many-
ball.
Or he had more 15-yard air completions as Jalen Hurts that game too.
Oh, because he had 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy. And then, yeah, I think for as much as I said this was going to be a bad game, I think it was a good game. Even though Purdy threw 2 picks, they were still able to eke it out. I really thought the Eagles' defense would just annihilate Brock Purdy's offense. And they were able to find their spots, use the trick play, and those turnovers for the Eagles, you have to get points out of those, and their offense couldn't. I think that's the difference in this game. I think we saw a ton of teams this week have bad turnover differentials, but they were able to win because the turnovers didn't hurt them as much as it normally would, which is kind of weird for playoffs because you think it'd be like one turnover and the game's over. But I know the Jags kind of had their turnovers and they hurt them, but that might be more like Bills' storyline than anybody else.
We'll get to that last game soon, but I'll wait till you put in the AirPod. That's all good.
I can't hear you. Sorry.
It's all good. AJ, be my translator real quick. Tell Cooper that I said we'll get to
We're gonna get to
CJ
the last
Stroud.
game.
It's back in. I was gonna say when we get to the last game we'll get there, but CJ Stroud, man, that guy's awful. Okay, so we'll get to this. We'll get to the Sunday night game, a game where I honestly thought the Chargers had a shot, especially at halftime. Was it 6-3 at half?
Yeah, I think so.
I know the hate on Herbert is
He gets coaches
like,
fired.
to a point it should be there, but bro, the poor guy was getting blown up and hurried, I swear, every play. Like, I don't know what you obviously, yeah, could he have played better? Sure. But that boy was getting bull rushed every play. Also, Drake may shut down the haters for a little bit, saying he plays weak opponents. I'll put my hand up and say that includes me. That definitely includes me. So good on him. They find a way to win.
Chargers defense is no joke.
But
Game
now
was kind of a
Houston's.
snoozer.
Yeah, I didn't watch so much the second
NBC
half, honestly.
Well, they got the Bears this week, but NBC and Fox
Uh-oh.
are gonna be pissed. Well, they had to be pissed that they didn't get the Bears Packers game.
Yeah, the NFL threw Amazon a bone with that one. Yeah, you could tell me and AJ have the same Twitter. We definitely saw that tweet on Twitter with the bone reference.
You guys are plagiarizing Twitter over here?
Dude, chill out. It's just me and Braun. But AJ, any other thoughts on this game? Herbert, Chargers, Patriots, Keyshawn Butte.
I fell asleep during the game.
You put your hand up on that one?
Yeah, I put my hand up. I fell asleep. It was a boring game. Yeah, I thought the Chargers had a chance, and then I remembered Herbert's a QB and Greg Roman is their OC, and he's not exactly known for playoff success.
Who's better in the playoffs, Justin Herbert or Justin Fields in a hypothetical?
Bro, are they if-man squared?
Justin
Infinity
Fields,
bomb right there.
the tight end / wide receiver / running back. Give me that guy.
I love it. Cooper,
I
thoughts
take
on this game?
Jawan Jennings, the quarterback, over Justin Fields.
Jawan Jennings, was he not a 4 or 5 star coming out of high school? He was ranked above different quarterbacks, I was reading.
Who?
Jawan Jennings.
Jawan Jennings.
Yeah. I think he was.
He was ranked above, like, who was he ranked above? I saw somebody who was ranked above. I was like, that's crazy.
Oh.
Thoughts on the game, Cooper, and I'll let you guys know who he was rated after.
Oh, okay. I thought May had a good game. I know box score watchers are going to hate, but I think this was a really good game for him. he has the one clutch throw to Hunter Henry to actually score the touchdown. He was able to like take what they gave him. Probably had some nerves. First playoff game. Don't want to disappoint. You have all that going through your mind. So I think he did well. He managed it. His defense showed up. It helped him. Like if you score 16 points and win, like that's a defensive battle. But they showed up, and I guess I underestimated that they could get through on this O line for the Chargers. But they picked their spots. They definitely hit Herbert a ton, and they made his life miserable. Which props to them. I don't know if it'll work against any better O line. Which Texans, it might not even matter. I don't know if the Texans have above average O line. I think they're bottom of the league too. So, but at least they're not as bad as the Chargers. So that might help them there. I know they're good situationally. They had the turnover down at the goal line. They had some fourth down stops, some third down stops. So it all helps out. But yeah, I think Drake May. I don't know if he's like silenced the doubters for the schedule, but he's played good defenses all year. It was just their offenses were never good, and this was the one time where the offense was built to be good, and then the Chargers just collapsed. So we didn't get to see how he could do in where the offense can strike back, and so that might be left to be seen till a couple weeks from now. But I definitely think he played better than box score watchers or people analyzing this game are going to say.
He looked fast out of that pocket, man. He was moving.
I kind of want to hate watch. I had the Chargers in this game. I thought the playoff woes were over. But yeah, I wanted the hate watch.
To add on, above Jawan Jennings, or Jawan Jennings was above. He was ranked 5 in his class at quarterback, above Sam Darnold, Joe Burrow, and Lamar Jackson.
Wow.
So that's nuts. He put some spin on that ball, so good for him. But yeah, so that was the Sunday night game. Obviously, ended up the favorited team winning. That was on my lock of the week. Yeah, we were the only. Were we the us and the Patriots were the only home teams that won this weekend.
Yeah, wild weekend.
Wild card weekend, but to go to super wild card weekend. There's extra 2 games now, but then we go to the that Monday night game where I thought Aaron Rodgers could do his thing. C.J. Stroud
fumbles?
C.J. Stroud did not look good, man. He did not look good. He's losing. He doesn't have Nico Collins this week, and one more guy's on concussion. I forgot who it was. One more weapon. I forgot who it is. I don't know if you guys know.
I gotta say something about the concussion. Not really a concussion. Stop it with Monday Night Football in the playoffs.
What does that have to do with concussion?
Hard to clear the concussion protocol in 6 days.
Oh, is it not
Christian
7
Gonzalez
days?
Gets 7, and Nico gets 6.
6, 7. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
But yeah, just do 3 and 3. Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, it would have been awesome for a game to start at 1 on Saturday.
Yeah.
And I don't think you make it the Rams game, but if you put
the Texans on
you put the
Saturday.
you put the Texans. You put the Texans there somewhere.
I guess it's right there.
Yeah.
But to add on to that, to finish my thought on that game, I feel bad for Aaron, man. I don't know if he comes back next year. Tomlin as long as I've been okay with him ever since he left Chicago, Green Bay. So, yeah. But I will say this: that Texans defense flies, man. Those guys fly. Like that reminds me of whether it be 2015, like that 2015 Broncos energy. Like they fly, dude. Those guys are crazy. If Stroud just doesn't throw 4 picks a game and fumble, see, I don't think they can. I don't think they can. That's why this game against New England, defensively they'll have the upper hand, even though New England's defense is top 5, I'd say as well. But dude, that defense can fly. like Jalen Petrie, who I was like, I didn't know he was this good out of the slot. I guess I haven't been watching Texans ball like that this year. He is good. He is very fast, very
Both
good on the
edge
tackle.
rushers.
Great, yeah. Hunter and Anderson, great duo there. But
Stingley's
we'll
bad at
see.
man coverage. One thing that Drake May can take advantage, and probably should say this for the preview, but Stingley in man coverage.
I think it was fitting. It was awesome to just see Aaron Rodgers' potential last play of his career was a pick six.
Pick six.
So was Tom Brady's.
Whoa.
yeah, for the
Well,
Patriots.
until he, yeah, but then he
Then he came out.
came back and won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
People
What does
counted
that
us
mean?
out that game too. Then I had a victory Friday because it was a Thursday night football game.
Oh, the Bears Bucks.
Yeah, that's why I put it.
Oh yeah, it's fourth. It's fourth. It's fourth.
Yeah, it was almost as satisfying as Brett Favre getting crushed by Corey Wooten on his last snap as a Viking.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I was like really involved in that. Brett Favre.
You said
versus the Bears.
Favre?
What?
You said Favre?
Yeah.
Corey Wooten was the guy who had
Yeah.
Favre's last sack?
Yeah.
Was that pre Christian? That was right before Christian Ponder came in at quarterback, right, for them? The year before?
2010. Yeah, because Honda was 2011. Yeah.
Corey Wooten, what a dog, number 98.
They were playing at the University of Minnesota Stadium.
Are
I
you
think
sure
that's
that
when
was stadium broke?
building the new stadium/stadium caved in on itself.
And then they built another stadium a few years after that.
I don't know if they fixed the stadium or just built.
I don't know,
US
because
Stadium.
U.S. Bank came out in 2017.
Oh, so then they fixed it and then.
Yeah. Because I remember that dome was that crazy Alshon Jeffrey game. Okay, let me not get too ahead of myself. Cooper, any more on this Aaron Rodgers finale, question mark, potential last game of his career?
I'm so glad the Steelers didn't win. Well, actually, never mind. That doesn't make any sense. But I was a little worried that since the Bills won, or if the Bills didn't win, and the Steelers lost, then we'd be playing the Texans, and I'd be puckered for that game because it's hard to beat a team twice, and they kind of have some bad blood since we knocked C.J. Stroud out of that game.
That was a clean hit, though.
Clean
That was a
hit,
clean hit,
but
Clean
they
hit,
don't
clean
see
hit.
it
Just
that way.
like
And
Austin Booker was a clean hit.
that's that.
It was
But,
cleaner than Austin Booker's hit. Like not even a penalty. It wasn't even a penalty.
Yeah, they picked
Austin
up
Booker shouldn't have.
But
yeah.
yeah, C.J. Stroud got bailed out. QB wins aren't a stat. He's apparently everyone's saying he's 3-0 in the playoffs. Every year he's got to the divisional round. And then like you look, he's played Chargers, a terrible Browns team, and now
Yeah,
ghost
Joe Flacco.
the ghost of Aaron Rodgers. So, also feel bad for Aaron Rodgers in the sense that like,
Browns
you
team made the
tarnish your
playoffs.
legacy. Sorry, Mike, I can't hear you.
You're good.
Okay.
Nothing.
But you tarnish your legacy by keeping playing this long, past like how much you can do.
I think he does one more year.
But
Is that crazy?
Who? Colts?
The Bears backup. He backs up Caleb Williams.
Give me Bajan every day of the week. He's just gonna go to the Vikings.
Take the Brett Favre route.
Yeah.
Well, I guess anything more in that game? Does Cooper have anything more? Do you have anything more in that game, Cooper?
nah, little bro Stroud.
So yeah, that's all for that week, for the week of ball. Coming up ahead, I guess. I don't know if you guys want to preview anything at all. We've kind of talked about. I don't know. If there's something exact you want to talk about, previews.
Yeah,
quick
I'm
thought,
looking at
everybody-
ESPN,
Should we
um,
put some up?
yeah, I'll share it.
Really?
Were you? No, no. I started following in 2012,
Mm.
like the year after the championship loss
Always
to.
hit that.
Oh. Not from
I was
Chicago.
8 years old, dog.
Bears fan. You are.
I was
Big
8 years
Cat.
old.
Doesn't
Dude,
know
I was
ball.
8 years old.
You guys want to start off with the first game of the weekend?
Yeah.
What quick thought each? We go around and just give it like our thought on the game or what? Okay.
Pick who's the winner. What's it gonna come down to? Anything.
Okay, so we'll start with that
X
first game,
factors.
Broncos Bills. I'll go quick. Broncos Bills. To me, this is the Josh Allen question mark. He can. I mean, we think he can beat everybody, but Mahomes in the playoffs. Can he come in and beat one of the top defenses in the league at altitude? That is the question. Can the Broncos defense hold him back? Because I believe if Josh Allen can go out there and sling the rock and do what he's special at, I think they can win that game against the Broncos at home for Denver. But again, I mean, the spread right now is Denver -1.5. Is that plus or minus? Is that minus?
Plus.
No, we switched. It's now we're the
It's now okay.
overdogs.
Interesting. Because yesterday the Bills were favorite. Again, I think this game comes down to the last possession of the game. Similar to how that Jaguars game came down to the last possession. I think if Josh Allen wants to cement his legacy and have a chance to, um, I mean, take that step above getting close to Mahomes in this era of football, I think he has to win this game.
Yeah,
AJ.
I'm terrified.
Did you say EJ?
Yeah,
I did say AJ.
Um,
Brown.
I think Denver can't have a slow start. I'm torn on this game. I've gone back and forth. I think I'm going with the Josh Allen factor, but that could blow up in my face because I think Denver's a better overall team. Just like I thought Jacksonville is a better overall team. Um, so I think it'll be a really good game. Denver just can't start slow because I know they've had the week off. Not week off, but they had the bye. And I wonder if Buffalo loses, is McDermott out after this game? I don't know, but I think it'll be tight, and then something like Josh Allen at the end of the game. I certainly hope the Broncos win, because I live with two Broncos fans, and I'd love to see them advance. But yeah, I think Bills probably win a close one, but hope I'm wrong.
Big dog. Coop. How much are you guys winning by?
dude, I'm puckered. I don't
This guy. Oh, that's funny.
like having a team win in the wild card round on the road while you've been sitting on the couch, and of course, that's just a term. They've been in the facility, working out, practicing, but you have to ramp up and you not have to knock the rust off. I'm so nervous that we come out a little slow and they're hungry, and we can't let Cook get on to a good game. Like if he starts gashing us, it's over. It's a wrap. I don't know if it's because like it's our playoff game and I want to see us in the playoffs, and we didn't get to do the wild card, so now we get to do the divisional. I think it's like just a curse to be the 1 seed, in the sense that I don't know how it's gonna look. We've been such a roller coaster on offense. We don't blow out any teams, and that's just the building. Which I mean, it might go good for a playoff sense where you're like, we can handle these moments. We've been here. But this team is so young. I mean, we bring in 2 49ers who have been to the Super Bowl, been to playoffs, and that might help a little bit. And this team got some playoff experience last year, but I mean, it's the same team. They want revenge. How much of that can happen? I really don't know what this is gonna look like, and I don't know if it's just like I'm nervous because it's like a playoff game or because we're gonna lose. I can't decipher which one it is. I also think the X factor is our run game. Yeah, like if we can do what the Jags didn't do, I think we have a chance. I think if Bo Nix can make a few throws, I don't need him to win the game. I just need him to make a few throws. I'm begging you, Bo, just make a few throws.
Do you have that Caleb Williams in
You can win this. And then, but yeah, if I was betting man, I'd bet Bills by like I think if I was betting, I would bet Bills by a touchdown.
Cooper, you
I
cannot say that
think
about your own team.
I think if this team falls apart, it's going to be because their defense can't get a stop, which after the bye week, this defense has been terrible. Bo has carried this team since the bye week, and it hasn't looked pretty. He also has no run game because Dobbins is hurt, and Dobbins isn't going to come back. Dobbins was so good. Ever since he went down, it's been brutal. We need R.J. Harvey and Jaleel McLaughlin to get going. They need to take some weight off of Bo. If Bo has to play lights out, I think he can do it, but I don't want it against Josh Allen. I trust Bo. I trust Sean Payton. Sean Payton's gonna have these boys ready, but it's just so nerve-wracking.
So you don't have confidence in your team?
And I've been seeing a lot of Bills fans feeling very confident about this game, which kind of gives me some hope because pride goes before the fall. So come on, bring it on. But yeah, that's where I'm at.
So if you were a betting man, you're taking the Bills?
Yeah.
See, I could never say that. I don't care if we're playing the frickin' 2012 Seahawks. Give me the Bears money line. Slam it.
I believe in my team. But
I
I'm
know
not
what
gonna
you're
put
saying. I know what you're
currency
saying.
on it.
I know what you're saying.
2012
Yeah, I would
Seahawks
never.
didn't even
I would
win the
never.
Super Bowl.
2013 Seahawks did against the Broncos.
Yeah.
Awkward. Okay. Speaking of the Seahawks, they're the next game. Seahawks, 49ers. We just talked about how banged up they are, the energy plant, everything. Seattle comes off of some rest, which the Seahawks' last game was the 49ers in weeks 18. Again at home. It's an exact copy of the game. I'm going to make this sweet, simple. The Niners are banged up. The Seahawks have that home field advantage. The 12th man's going to be there. The only way I see the Niners having a chance at this game is if Darnold just has a stinker, which he's known for doing in the playoffs. So I think if Seattle can just lock down, play their game, get the run game going with Charbonnet and with Walker, get Jackson Smith some catches, that defense will take care of the 49ers, and the Seahawks should win comfortably. I wouldn't necessarily say the spread is a lock, but that -7 looks to be about accurate to what I think the actual game outcome will be. AJ, you got anything for this game, man?
I think there's got to be no way the Seahawks lose. The Niners are so banged up, but it was 13-3 last game.
Again, they had Kittle. Seahawks have an extra week of practice.
They're more banged up.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I don't see a way that the Niners win. It's probably 21-10, maybe. Christian McCaffrey, if he can do what he did versus the Eagles, buck 14, 2 touchdowns, maybe. But I feel like McDonald's going to have an answer for McCaffrey. I certainly want the Niners to win because.
Oh man, Chicago NFC Championship
potential-
possibility.
The Sunday night game hosts the NFC Championship, is what I'll say, if the Niners win. So
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. We haven't even done the Bears
I'm
matchup
saying,
yet.
that's-
But no. I was going to build on the point. If the Bears advance the championship,
Rams too.
do the Bears get whatever? Do the Bears get that night game for the
The
championship?
NFC always gets the late game. I feel like.
Always?
No, it alternates.
Oh, it does. Oh.
But this year it is NFC later.
Oh, for some reason I always feel like the AFC.
No.
It's
I thought it was too, but maybe it changed because last year it was the Bills and Chiefs. But I'm thinking a couple years back, I swear the Broncos Patriots always had that 3 o'clock game.
yeah.
I think
years,
it 8 years ago, 9 years ago.
Because the AFC is the home team in the Super Bowl, so they get the early game in the championship.
AJ, we have to wear white in the Super Bowl, man. That's kind of cooked. I want to wear the blue.
I thought you guys were 0 in a billion wearing your blues until Packers game.
Navy
We had
on
never won in
Yeah,
them.
Navy.
We normally
We
wear
had never
whites.
won.
We should do orange.
White on white, white on white.
The white on whites are nice.
Bro, if we pop out with the white on whites, we're not going to. I think we go blue and white this weekend. I think if we whatever, I think we stay white on blue, but the white on white would be clean. Cooper, any thoughts on the Seahawks game coming up?
I think the Niners got it. I know the narratives with how
What?
banged up they are, but this might be a Sam Darnold pumpkin game.
That's true.
And if he shows up like he did last year or like he did in the Jets game versus Patriots where he saw ghosts, it would just be a bad mix all around. I think there's a lot of pressure on Sam Darnold. This is his game. He's got to prove it for his career, for his coach, for his narrative.
It's divisional too, so.
Yeah, this is third time. The last game wasn't close with this Niners Seahawks, so I think Niners got a ton of motivation. They were talking about it after they beat the Eagles. Niners are gonna come in hot. I don't know if they can rest up. They probably don't have anybody coming off IR because all their IRs are like season ending. So
They're gonna have. It's who wants it more mentally too, bro. Like that's what we learned in that Bears Packers game. Who wants it more? So I guess we'll see in that game how that goes. AJ, could you ask Cooper if he has anything else he has to say about that game?
Do you have any
I saw
other
tickets.
thoughts on the game?
yeah, no, I just think the Niners got a shot. I'll pick the Niners to win outright.
Let's go.
Wow, interesting.
Also, I think this could be like a sneaky high-scoring game. I think maybe this isn't like a Sam Darnold pumpkin game. Maybe it's just he can't close the game out. But they're
Interesting.
tied at like 28 apiece, 24 apiece, and
The weather's gonna be about 50,
Brock Purdy
between
hits
45
a
and
game-winning
50.
drive, or Sam Darnold misses a throw and it's tipped or something. But yeah, we can move on.
Texans Patriots. This to me looks like the biggest trap game of the week. Unfortunately,
What do
we
you
saw the
mean?
tech. I mean, we were trap game for New England.
You just said you told me no shot they lose.
No shot they lose, but that Texans defense, bro.
I know. That's why I'm picking the Texans.
You're picking the Texans.
Yeah.
See, I don't want to see Houston in the final. Because I don't think Stroud deserves to be in that place, but bro, you cannot count that defense out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say if the Patriots can put up at least 17, I think they win. If they cannot do that, Houston will make them pay. But give me the Patriots to move forward.
Okay.
Tough. Tough.
I got the Texans.
I got the Texans. There's nothing on offense that makes me confident about this pick. This is just me enjoying watching their defense make it ugly. I just think their defense is that good and can carry them to another win. Let's see what the weather is going to be.
I don't think there's rain or anything, but I think it's going to be like low 30s. It is
What time is the game at?
3.
There is some chance for precipitation,
Really?
and it's 33 degrees in Foxborough on Sunday.
So it could be a little snowy.
A little snow, who knows?
Defense travels.
Yeah,
in
defense travels,
the
and
weather.
the Texans have to put up they'll have to put up 20 points, and 7 of those are gonna be on defense. Is what I'll say. They're gonna put up 20 points. They're gonna win 20-17, and 7 of those points are gonna be because of a defensive touchdown or like a defensive sets them up at the 15,
Yeah.
maybe the 5.
Cooper, what you got, man? Who are you taking?
If the Broncos win, I don't want to see the Texans. So I'll take the Patriots because I would like to see a Bills Patriots
Oh, that would be cool.
rematch for the third
AFC
time.
Championship.
Yeah. Also, I saw some Bills fans saying it. They want the Texans so they can beat the Texans
Really?
after
Hmm.
after they lost in Houston. They want some revenge, but they might be looking ahead. You know what happens when you look ahead.
Yeah.
Um,
Lions coordinators.
Wait, like Ben Johnson.
but yeah, I think this is gonna be a good test for Drake May. I'm rooting for him. Also, kind of hate watching. I don't want the Texans to win it all. I think Bo Nix has to beat Drake May, and that's all I'll say. I want to know some interesting stats about Stingley that Drake May can take advantage of. In man coverage,
Get in the camera. Get in the camera. Get in the camera. You're not in the
Stingley is
shot.
the fifth highest.
Mike said get in the
Oh
camera.
shoot!
Get in the
sorry.
camera. Get in the camera.
Reading off my phone. Fifth highest completion percentage allowed in man coverage for Stingley. Second most yards per reception allowed at 18.7. I'm sorry, his completion percentage is 72.2. Fifth highest.
This is
20 plus
all
yards
pro first team
receptions allowed,
Stingley?
8. Second most in the league. Or
Yo.
tied most in the league. Forced interception percent is 6%, which is tied 8th lowest. Stingley has a passer rating of 44.9 rating allowed in zone, which is the third lowest, and 109.7 in man. So his splits in zone and man are drastically different. If they play man against Patriots, I do think Diggs, Booty, and Mac Hollins can take advantage of that. That's credit to Taylor Kyles on Twitter at tkyles39. Shout out to him. for providing that stat.
How is he? How is he putting up those numbers? Oh shoot! He can't hear me. Can you hear me, Cooper?
And I know they like to play cover 2 man, but their safeties have been so good, so it bails them out. But if you can pick a matchup on Stingley in man coverage, DK almost had him. DK drops that ball.
That's facts.
But
I
think
can't hear
Stingley
you.
can
I
get
can't.
right.
Can you? Yeah, put it in. Yeah.
I'll put
That
this one in
was.
so I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I put AJ's in.
Okay. That's what. Okay, wait, what's happening with the every time we film? Like, do you guys like? Does it just die or is it just not charged?
This earbud is just broken. It's the right one. I've got a solution coming next pod.
Yes. And AFC NFC Championship, new pods coming to the pod. But
Yes.
I'll wait till AJ gets back for the Bears Rams because I want to talk about that a little bit. But I think we've covered most everything else outside of this. We'll have talk about this last Bears game. Looking forward to Sunday, and I think then we'll have. I can go ahead and do my plus 100 while we're waiting. I can do that.
Plus 100, and if he doesn't get back, we'll recap
We'll do the
something I
touchdown
gotta
as
say.
well. Oh, okay. So for the plus 100 this week, it is a little lengthy, but I think it takes care of business. It's 5 legs at plus 100 exactly. Josh Allen, 15 rushing yards against the Broncos. Only leg for that game. He's gonna have to do it with his legs, his arm. He'll cash 15 probably first quarter or first half. He doesn't do for the first quarter.
He's a
Give me the Rams, Bears. I got 2 legs in this game, both in the run game. And I'll get to the weather of this game, one of the coldest games of the year. And I'm hearing it could be one of the coldest games in NFL history based on what the weather reports are saying. I want Swift for 30, Monungai for 20. We'll split the back to we're going to get some runs in. Those guys will cash those numbers, hopefully even in the first half. Last 2 legs, I got Jackson Smith and Jigba 60 yards. That 49er defense is depleted. I think they'll try to get Jackson Smith going heavy. 60 yards is nothing for him. I think his line is closer to 100. So that's what we have for Jackson. And then McCaffrey, give me 20 receiving yards for CMC. No Kittle. That's his only guy he's got to throw to outside of a couple rando wide receivers. McCaffrey will get 20 yards against that Seahawks defense before the end of the game. Those are my 5 legs. And we can do the touchdowns really quickly as well, or should we save those for after?
No, let's get into our touchdown parlay.
Okay, the touchdown parlay. Let's go. Let's go through individually. Let's go through individually and say what we picked. At minus 110, I believe, or minus 120. Let me see what I had him at. At minus one, sorry, minus 105, I have Jackson Smith and Jigba, as I just said. He'll hit the yards. I think he also scores against his 49ers defense. Give me JSN. AJ, who do you have?
Give me Colston Loveland. I like the matchups versus their secondary, their linebackers. Give me Colston Loveland. Clear security blanket for Caleb. If they win this game, Colston Loveland's going for at least 85 yards and a touchdown.
In the cold. In the cold.
I got Jaleel McLaughlin. If the
At plus
Broncos
500.
win- at plus 500. If the Broncos win, it's because they scored on through the ground in the run game. And I think, although Harvey is like the touchdown machine, I think Jaleel McLaughlin is a value bet, and this might ruin our parlay. But if it hits,
You were the one to say it. You were the one to say it.
yeah. Also, I was the only one to hit in our TD parlay last week, so I might
Brutal,
ruin it
man.
this week.
I know the only week where we had that everything nearly hit was that week. Everything hit but Jackson Smith and Jigba against the Commanders, and he was literally wide open like 3 times, his hand up in the end zone. That still makes me sick. But nonetheless, we'll skip to the last game of the week. The game that me and AJ are obviously not concerned, but I'd say a little. We're thinking about it. So we have the Bears Rams. Obviously, it's in Chicago. It's gonna be freezing cold. I have a quick stat to pull up for you guys. You guys have probably seen it on Twitter. Matthew Stafford in the last 10 games outdoors in the rain/snow. AJ, could you please dialect to Cooper what I'm about to say?
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Stafford in the last how many games?
10 games outdoors in
10
the rain or
games
snow.
Outdoors. He's what, 1-9?
Is 1-9. Current forecast for the game: sub 20 degrees, at least 20-mile-per-hour winds, and a 55% chance of snow.
But hey, they almost beat the Eagles last year in the snow.
Different kind of game, man.
But they almost beat them, but they didn't. They lost.
Different kind of game, though. 30-something degrees, no wind, no lake
I'm just
effect.
saying, they keep bringing
I
up
know.
that, and I'm like,
They still lost.
who won the Super Bowl last year? The Eagles.
The Rams in the hypothetical.
If man, Justin Herbert. I think the Bears have to take care of business. We've been practicing this week in the cold, no heaters outside. That's what I'm hearing from practice. Ben Johnson was saying this, or Kevin Byard was saying we're not playing with heaters. We're not playing with any. I know we're playing
They're
cold.
currently in 80-degree weather.
Yeah, the Rams need to. I don't know.
They
Like
shouldn't
I'm
have
obviously not saying
gone They should have stayed in like Indianapolis or something.
they want to go home, go to the sun, California guys. But I think if we can run the ball effectively, get some stops on defense, and if Caleb can do the things through the air, it's gonna be a similar game to I think Cleveland weather-wise, except probably more precipitation.
31-3.
I mean, hope. I'm saying element-wise, but look what we did to Cleveland in that game, and they're a north team. So, I think we can win this game. Give me Chicago all the way. Caleb comes through, Iceman in the ice, does his thing, and we get a victory somehow, whether through the ground, through the air. We find a way to win. AJ,
Our secondary's cooked.
we got Gardner Johnson back, bro.
Devontae Adams is going to have 2 touchdowns, and Puka's going to have 120 yards in the air. That doesn't mean we're losing. I just think that I was thinking about it earlier in the shower. Who has a fumbling
Shower thoughts.
problem on the Rams?
Kyron?
Kyron Williams. This team looks for the ball, punches at the ball, maybe to a fault on that
Matthew Golden.
touchdown. But I think there's gonna be a Stafford interception and a Kyron Williams fumble to go along with Devontae Adams 2 touchdowns and Puka 100 receiving yards at least. That is going to flip this game. I think the Bears are going to win. I think they're going to have to score 35 points, though.
In this weather, you think we have to score 35 to win?
With Devontae Adams getting 2 touchdowns,
Brother,
and Puka getting at least 100 yards, and maybe
that ball's
a
gonna be a
touchdown,
brick. That ball's gonna be a brick.
Yes. Okay. What
Are
did
we
score?
are we concerned about
What did we
concerned about
score
Stafford's
when
finger?
We were in the similar weather conditions against Cleveland.
Yeah, we scored that, not Cleveland's. Cleveland scored 3. As I was just
But
saying,
what did we score?
35,
So if you think
38.
if it was possible then, it can be possible now. And then I also think there could be a key special teams play because the Rams special teams is one of their weaknesses.
Yeah.
So I think big return, punt block,
Duvernay.
something like that is going to happen in order for the Bears to win this game. And I think they win it on the last drive.
Iceman.
And I think we win 38-34.
Okay.
Going Bears
Wow.
38-34. I think there's a specific way we have to win this game. If they come out and just shut down the Rams like we did the Packers the second half, that would baffle me, and I would much rather win that way and win like 28-17. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be higher scoring, even in the cold. Even in the cold. And I think Kyron Williams fumbles, special teams play, and a Matt Stafford interception is the key to win the game.
You think it's a Blake Corum kind of day for the Rams if that happens to Kyron, or do they keep Kyron in?
I think they'll both play.
I could see
Both of
Puka
them are
running the ball on us a
cold
little bit too.
Colleges, so.
Yeah. But again, I as I just said, I think I could see maybe Puka getting that ball out of the backfield on some end arounds. McVay will try to get tricky. It'll be a chess match for sure. Coop.
I got.
This guy's got the Rams.
I think I got the Bears.
Ooh! We've made a Cooper a convert, ladies and gentlemen. This guy didn't think we'd win 4 games this year.
This is what home field advantage is for. If it happens like it happens last week, it's over. I don't think you can be down 21-3 to Matthew Stafford with the way they can run the ball. Like, I know you guys are counting on like turnovers, but those are so week to week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys didn't have any in the Packers game, so
That was the first game I think we
don't
went all
you
year without a
you
turnover.
can count on those. I will say, to AJ's point, special teams. The Rams special teams has blown them leads. Like that Seahawks overtime game, they
You
gave
almost
up.
killed them on Saturday.
Yeah,
They had the block punt.
Mhm.
blocked punt. They had the Seahawks game where Shaheed returned it for a touchdown. They've had several games like that where Matthew Stafford's got him a lead and special teams has lost it. I wonder if this is like an Aaron Rodgers game for Matthew Stafford in the sense that he looks
love that.
outdated. I think that just might be a cold factor. But if they go 6 offensive linemen on you guys, it's a wrap. I also don't think you guys can get pressure too. This is gonna be a close game. I still think Bears win, but I don't think they lose by more than 3. I think the Rams, if they go 6 offensive linemen, they run the ball, Kyron and Blake Corum and some Puka end arounds, like you were saying, Mike. I think they can put up a good fight. And if your offense doesn't show up, it's over. I don't think they can have the halves that they had last week. It's not sustainable. I think if you keep Caleb in this game, he's going to be a leader. He's going to be fiery. He's going to look for those big time throws. I think he can have those against this Rams defense, which isn't the best pass defense, and I don't think they're the best on the ground either. So I think they're like about average. I think there's going to be some chances for big explosives, which you guys are an explosive team. The Bears love their explosives. They don't have the best success rate down to down, but they have high explosive plays. I like. I like.
Oh, I
Justin
got the
Loveland.
take. I got the take.
This is going to be a good game for him, I think. This might be a Luther Burden game. I think this rookie class really carries you guys to the next level or the next round. But you guys, secondary is going to be tested. Does Tyreek Stevenson get the start? Does Gordon, does he acclimate to game pace?
A lot of ifs. Too many ifs.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be. I think this will be the best game of the weekend. If I had to pin it down, this is the best game of the weekend. Worst game of the weekend is gonna be Bills Broncos. And
What?
I'm only saying that because we're gonna lose.
Can you hear me?
But yeah, I can't
you
hear
can't
you.
hear me.
Sorry.
No.
It's okay.
But yeah, that's my thought.
That Bills Broncos game I think will be good, but it won't be good for you if you lose. I get what you're saying. No matter what, I mean, I'm sitting here like pondering maybe next week we come back and we somehow don't win the game. I think I can say without doubt this has been one of the most magical seasons as a Bears fan I've ever watched. It's been great to watch. It's been fun. But why not us?
There's like 60-year-olds who are saying this is like the most memorable season they've ever watched. Like 60.
Why not
Bears
us?
Fans.
Why not us?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna win just because.
The Pope. It's the Pope, bro.
Pope, but I don't. Never mind. I'm not gonna get into that.
Okay.
But no.
You're from the Philippines.
Yeah.
No further
I'm
comment.
Catholic. But we're not getting into that right now.
You want to break down your Super Bowl matchup power rankings?
Yeah, let's do it. So at number 5.
Oh, wait, sorry. Last thing. I forgot to say this. Last thing.
Okay, Michael, go
Cooper
ahead.
said we're the
Thanks for
explosive
raising your
plays. No, you told me to bring this up, AJ. Cooper said we're the explosive play merchants. Caleb Williams is the Steph Curry of the NFL. I've been saying this for a while now. He keeps the mouth guard out of his mouth under the helmet. This guy goes for the long ball. He fades away. He shoots. He beat this guy in the finals twice.
We should have recorded.
This guy, Caleb. This. No, but who said it before? Who said it on Saturday night?
You said it on.
I said
you
it.
Sent it on Saturday.
On our chat.
He's the Steph Curry. Everyone, the completion percentage, bro. If you shoot more
No
threes
one
than
talks
twos,
about Curry shooting 38%.
You make
from
it.
three.
they don't because Dwight Howard underneath the basket shoots 80%. So is Dwight Howard better than Steph Curry? I wouldn't say so. Sorry, AJ. Continue with those Super Bowl picks.
All right, so my top, since I'm not going to do rankings because there's only 8 teams left, I'm going to do my top 5 Super Bowl matchups I would like to see. So at number 5, I have Rams-Bills, and I would like to see this because I feel like the Rams are the best overall roster, and the Bills have the best quarterback. So I'd like to see that. I would also like to see that because that was my preseason Super Bowl prediction, and I would like to
Gotta be right.
drink my own Kool-Aid, and I would like to be right. So yeah, that's at my number 5. Number 4, I have Seahawks Broncos. The Broncos would avenge their Super Bowl. What was that? 48 loss. Yeah. 43-8. And they would not be in the cold weather of New Jersey. They would be in sunny Santa Clara. I think just having a rematch would be good. There's a lot of potential rematches in this bracket. Just having the Patriots, the Broncos, the Rams, the Niners in the playoffs still. And at number 3, I have another rematch from the year following of the Seahawks Broncos. I have Seahawks Patriots. I think in this case the Seahawks would win. Uh, just they would avenge their loss to the Patriots. They run the ball on the goal line this game, and they get that dub.
That would be huge.
And at number 2, I have a rematch of Super Bowl 20. It's been 40 years since the 85 Bears. Why not us? Let's get a rematch. Let's beat them 46-10 again. And crown Caleb Williams King of Chicago. He will never have to pay for another restaurant the rest of his life. What?
The Bears, hopefully this is not true going forward, but we have been good in stints of 20 years. 85-86 Super Bowl. 05-06 Super Bowl.
That's incorrect.
25-26
06-07.
Whatever.
So that's not
06
20
okay.
years then.
Let me correct myself. Super Bowl was in 86. We played the same amount of time has passed between us now with 2006 and 1986 and 2006.
No,
Okay.
It's been 19 years since the 07 Super Bowl.
Crazy.
So it's
But
not,
look
it
at that
doesn't
stunts
completely
of-
add up, but I've seen the accounts who have tried to gas it up like that. And I'm like,
Okay.
that's incorrect.
Yeah, sorry.
But I like what you're saying.
What's the number one matchup?
So that's my second Super Bowl matchup. Bears Pats. Bears haven't won in 40 years. Patriots are like were the 2000s, 2010s dynasty. A rematch of the 85-86 championship. And then number 1, I have Bears Bills. I think you have two very starving fan bases for a Super Bowl. Both cold weather. Bears haven't been there in 40 years. Bills went to 4 straight and have been somewhat knocking on the door this last 5 years. They've gone. I don't think they've had any wild card exits other than Josh Allen's first playoff appearance, and they've just ran into Mahomes or Burrow and just gotten shut.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson the first year. I watched some of that game.
DW.
Like rewatched some of that game, and Josh Allen was throwing all over. Like, very.
Deshaun was the
But yeah,
truth at one point,
I
bro.
think these are both great fan bases. It would be a high scoring matchup because the Bills can't really stop the run. Bears can't really stop the pass. Sometimes they'll run, but I think this would be a great game for the NFL. Would get great. I think the Bears being in the Super Bowl would get the NFL great ratings, no matter who they play.
Most watched game of all time? Question mark.
Yeah, they got 31 million on Prime, which, with all due respect, how do people function without Prime? Not like the TV aspect, but like the 2-day shipping aspect. But yeah, those are my top 5 matchups that I like to see. I'm sure people will say that there's Bears bias or Bills bias, but I think this is what the league wants. Bears Bills.
Oh my goodness, get that out of you. We're getting
I have like 100 reposts. I have like 100 edits saved on my TikTok.
Yeah.
No glaze though. No glaze.
Nah, all you do is glaze. You're like the Nick Wright, Patrick Mahomes.
Stop.
Nick Wright said that Caleb next year is the second best NFC QB, and if Stafford retires, he's the best quarterback in the NFC next year.
But who do they have? The NFC has
Yeah.
rosters.
Yeah.
The AFC has.
Yeah, I mean,
QBs.
you can make the argument like Dak. You can say Purdy. You could say.
Dak, Purdy.
But Purdy's a roster merchant. I will say if he wins this year,
He's a Shanahan merchant. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Dak just
who
can't
in
win.
NFC? 'Cause yeah.
Dak,
AFC
Purdy. Is Darnold in there? Darnold in the regular season? Jordan Love?
Jared Goff.
Goff.
9. Jaden Daniels.
Not Jaden Daniels. I'm sorry.
I'd like
Baker.
to see what Jaden Daniels looks like next year,
Same under a new system as well.
and like defenses have the film on him with the new. Well, then they'll have the new OC.
Have they hired anybody yet? No, right?
A whole lot of Commanders this year, but I did watch them get whooped by the Vikings because
Did they hire Blau as their offensive coordinator? Interesting. He played us a few years ago in the Lions. I remember that.
that's tough though. Like if he works out, it's like he's gonna get poached for a head coaching job, and if he doesn't work out, Dan Quinn's probably getting fired.
Do you think we lose Doyle this offseason?
Don't care.
I don't care either.
Really don't.
Like he doesn't do
I
anything.
don't think they'll,
You know,
I don't
like
think they'll lose him this year. I think next year.
you know how like whenever this is my last time we can end it, but you know how on the sidelines like they'll zoom in like on the offensive coordinator, the defensive coordinator. We always see Dennis Allen, we always see Ben, but I never see Doyle ever.
Is he your
He's our
OC.
offensive coordinator.
He's your offensive coordinator.
But what is he?
Yeah,
do?
you
I
don't see him though, bro.
He
You
was our
don't see him.
tight ends coach,
Yeah.
and you guys promoted him to OC.
Bro, I see more of like Antoine L.
Most
Rel than I
explosive
see.
plays in the NFL. OC Declan Doyle.
I think. Do you think Randall L becomes OC if he leaves? AJ?
Hmm?
Do you think Randall L becomes OC if he leaves?
No, Johnny Morton.
Bears legend?
No, the guy who just got fired from Detroit, who was rumored to come to the Bears last
Oh.
year. Johnny Morton.
No, I'm thinking of a different Johnny who played for the Bears like a long time ago. Any other thoughts, AJ? We got anything else, Cooper? Anything left?
I'm good.
I think I'm good too. Excited for this weekend. This is the last Saturday, Sunday games we're gonna get until a long time from now.
Yeah, there's 7 more games of this NFL season.
It
Enjoy
goes by
it.
so fast every year.
8 if you count Pro Bowl, the flag football
Nobody
game.
counts that. Yeah, you're
Okay,
done.
yeah, I know.
You don't know ball. You're done.
This
I don't-
guy's
I haven't
the
watched Pro Bowl in
McVay
years.
tree, or the Shanahan tree.
Bro, chill out with all that. What you mean?
Justin Fields.
The last thing I want to
He
say, the
probably
last thing
calls- he
the last thing I
probably
wanna
got
say is
mixed
that-
up who was catching balls
hey,
from
boots on the
CJ
ground this
Stroud.
weekend. This guy's gonna win us the game. That's all I'm gonna say. This guy is the future. This is the future. Stop, AJ. This guy is the future. Okay, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, you guys let us know how it is up there. Boots on the ground.
If we lose, man, it's gonna be a long drive home.
You better
I'll
get
tell you
out
that.
of there before they start rioting.
Dude, you
What,
should
'cause in
drive- well, watch the roads, man. It's like snowing right now, or snowing Friday too. I think it snowed
Yeah,
today,
we'll be good.
it's gonna snow
We'll have that 4x4. I tint my windows up. Yeah.
crashes Audi.
They learn more about Michael every episode.
What?
Yeah.
I don't crash. I just whip it. You dig? Yeah.
I can't hear him.
Oh man. Well, we can cut it here if you want to. Put it in the airport.
All right,
put it in the
you
airport.
guys enjoy divisional weekend, and we will see
Have
you
a
next
great
week
one.
for a conference championship preview.